Hello everybody, it's Lyn from Lyn's Crafts. I've got a bottle, another bottle tutorial. This time from the beginning. I've got a brush that looks too big to go in the bottle, but I need a soft one. So this looks like what we're going to get. And I've got this glass and tile medium that I'm going to paint on the bottle, minus the big old chunk. And I'm going to paint this on before I add the polymer clay. This bottle's not frosted like the last one that I'd done, and this glass and tile medium will help the clay stick. Now, if you were covering the bottle completely, this wouldn't be necessary. If you were going to completely cover the bottle with polymer clay. But I'm just going to do bits and pieces. So. And again, the brush marks aren't important or anything like that, so. Just a kind of a thick coat. Thick enough you can see where you've put it at least. Alright. This stuff does dry pretty quick, so you won't have to wait long for it to dry. $30, maybe an hour. Let's say closer to 30 minutes. It appears like it's drying pretty quick. Alrighty. We got the whole thing coated. Now I'm just going to let that dry and I will be back. Alright, to speed this up a little bit, I went ahead and cut out my main pieces. When the bottle is dry, it'll have a frosty kind of look to it. Okay. There's just no way at the beginning to get up any higher with my camera. And again, as I've said before, this clay is super soft. Try to work all the bubbles out. Alright. Okay. That's a little crooked. Alright. There, we've got it so far stuck to the bottle. Okay. Now I've got my camera adjusted a little bit better. Well, until I got to the tower. Right now we're just sticking the pieces to the glass. And I've gone ahead and cut my pieces out ahead of time. Simple squares and rectangles. A couple of triangles. Really simple shapes can be put together to make some pretty interesting things. Okay. Alright, and then just another rectangle with some swooped edges. And those slash marks are just to get some air bubbles out of there. Okay. Alright. Alright, there's our main components. Already on there. Now all that's left to do is to add the details. If I can find my tools. Alright. Let's try to find about the center. About right here. Just going to sketch a door. Close enough. And just draw some little wood details. Alright, you may not be able to see that very well, but it'll show up after it's baked. And we put a coat of black paint on it. And we're just going to put some bricks around the door. Okay. And a few more just bricks. Real simple. Okay. Real easy. All we're doing is adding the hint of detail. Now, as I can see, I got a big old bubble right there. Okay. I'm going to deepen this line right here. And this line right here. Okay, and then we're going to take your craft knife. And again, cut some windows. Okay, and on the other side. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Decided to go ahead and go back and add a raised bit of stone around the door. Okay. Alright, there we go. That's better. Now, I'm going to do the same thing around the little doors, the little windows. Alright. Goodness gracious. It's still like 95 degrees here, and yes, my clay is incredibly sticky. Let's see what we think about this. very hard to do this offhanded. Because no, I'm not left-handed. Okay. And a piece across the bottom. There's just no way to do it but left-handed. Alright. And I'll just do the same thing on the other window. Now on the bottom, I'm not going to do the bricks. I'm just going to leave it like a windowsill. A windowsill. Okay. Let me make that indent just a little bit more. Alright. I'm going to do the other side and then I'll be back. Alright. Now for the shingles on the roof. Kind of do the same thing, except for they're going to be closer together. The lines will be closer together at the top. Ha! Okay, may seem like a lot of trouble. And I'm just going to keep going on just like that. And I'm going to do the whole roof and the two turrets the same way. Alright. Now I've just gone and added a layer of ground at the bottom. And just do a little detail on the rocks. It's up to you how specific you want to be. Alright, and right here And give it some stirs. Alright, just like that. Alright, and then I've left a last little bit of clay for some bats. Okay, little bat number 1. Little bat number 2. Hey. And then I'll roll this out one more time. We'll get another bat. It's gotten almost too hot to work in here. But I'm gonna finish this part before I quit and turn my air conditioner on. I'll put this one up here higher. Okay. And yes, that's my fish. Little bats. Okay. Well, maybe we should do something in there. I don't know. This is all the clay I have left. It's all the regular Sculpey that I've got left. We'll do another bat. Alright, that one's a little better. Hey, hey, hey. Alright, and I realize y'all could not see that. And there we go. Alright. I'm gonna bake it and I will be back. Okay. Okay, I'm back. And this is baked now. I had a little ghost coming out the window. Alright, so what we're going to do now is coat it with gesso. And this is just the dollar and roundy that you can get at Walmart. And I'm way down at the bottom of it. I do have an unopened one, but... And what I want to do... I've got a stiff bristle brush. I want to pounce. I want to pounce this all over the surface, paying special attention to where the clay meets the glass. Alright, so I'm going to do this over the whole surface of everything, not on top of the clay itself, but just around everything. And the thickness is really up to you. You'll get more texture if you've got a thicker product. Alright, so I'm going to finish this up over the whole bottle surface, and I'll be back. But as you can see right here, there's a little bit where I didn't get it in there. So that's all you want to do, is to make sure you've got the polymer clay pieces sealed against the glass. Because the glass and tile medium will hold it on there before you bake it, but it can have a tendency to pop off afterwards. You know, not easily, but if you were to I don't know, drop the glass, knock it over, or something like that. Alright, so I'll be back. Okay, now the whole thing is covered with gesso. And I did put a little texture on the bricks and the rocks at the bottom. Alright. Alright. I'm going to call it good for this part of the video and come back with a part 2 and paint it. Alright. That's all I've got for today. I shall holler at y'all later.